Since the reintroduction of multi-party politics into Kenya's democracy in 1992, Kenya has experienced hotly contested elections which are highly emotive. These elections have led to the loss of lives and destruction of property after every 5 years.
Kenyans are worried. Some of them have left their places because they fear the worst. As a people of faith, we call upon Kenyans to make this year's elections a pleasant experience.
In preparation to the 2022 general elections, in 2019, CICC started an initiative dubbed Faith for Safe Elections, with the goal of contributing towards sustainable peace by having a peaceful and secure electioneering period. The initiative was guided by a research conducted by CICC's research department under the guidance of the CPS worker. The research was titled, "The Role of Religious Leaders in Preventing Electoral Violence in the Coastal Region of Kenya." The research enabled CICC to develop a set of tools which rested on the principle of do no harm and the incorporation of conflict sensitivity measures that were integrated into CICC's peace-building projects. Mapping of religious leaders and religious institutions at the coastal region was also conducted and helped to strategic utilization of their religious leaders depending on their geographic locations. A series of dialogue exchanges were conducted amongst religious leaders, women and youth in the community. The next election dialogues, women barazas, and youth accountability forums were some of the forums that CICC utilized to lay down strategies to sensitize the larger community to commit to peace and refrain from violence. CICC commissioned peace pledges in the community led by religious leaders. Also, capacity building trainings on conflict resolution and mitigation were conducted to ensure religious leaders had improved capacities to resolve and manage conflicts.
Peace with my neighbor. To respect people in every land.
Now, one might ask, how can peace be attained without free, fair, and transparent election? And what role can religious leaders play to ensure transparent elections? These questions led to the involvement of CICC in the election observation process. CICC applied for the accreditation of the organization to participate in the election observation process, and over 100 religious leaders spread across CICC's areas of intervention were registered and accredited by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. CICC trained the religious leaders on the code of conduct for an election observer. Thereafter, they were familiarized with the reporting tool that was to be used during the observation exercise. The use of technology to aid in data collection and analysis of real-time information ensured coordination of efforts and accurate reporting. CICC is grateful for the support of Agiamondo and the Civil Peace Service, who supported CICC in acquiring of tablets and other tools to support the process. Religious leaders were able to monitor and share regular peace contexts, and the data was transferred and well analyzed, and these findings were used to develop a final observation report that was disseminated to partners and communities in CICC's networks for validation. Faith for Safe Election initiatives played a pivotal role in propagating peace in the country. The 2022 general elections can be termed as the more peaceful elections Kenya has ever had since the year 2002. The continuous engagement created a strong bond amongst religious leaders, and this worked a long way to disempower religious narratives that sought to divide the community through religious lines. The initiative has strengthened interreligious bonding not only on religious leaders but amongst faith communities, and also strengthened community resilience for peace and peaceful coexistence.
Hii ni ishara ambayo kwamba ni mzuri kwetu sisi kwa viongozi wa dini kwa kitu kimoja, kwa sababu imani tofauti, kila mmoja anaamini anavyotaka. Kuna mambo yanatuweka pamoja na kwa kitu kimoja.
This initiative has played a big role in amplifying the voice of religious leader in the Republic of Kenya.